So I'm gonna make this my final recording for this morning. As you already know, this is the thoughts. If it were you, this is this channel by Neogentrix. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm not gonna cut it back. And as you already know, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna just speak what I know and give you the facts, the truth, straight up. Like I said, if it were you, how would you feel? You know? Let me give you a little backstory on me, so you can understand me a little better. Born in 1993, I'm 24 years old now. This year I'll be 25. It doesn't really matter. I'm sorry if that means absolutely nothing to you. But when I was 2, I haven't even lived that long. Back when I was 2, my family gets into a car wreck. My dad's driving this truck with all 4 of us in there. My mom, my 2 brothers, they're barely like a couple months old. And it's one of those 1900 Chevy Suburbans. Now consider this. If you were in my shoes, alright? We're leaving church. I'm guessing it's church. To be honest, I don't remember where we were leaving from, and I have a pretty vivid memory. This guy's coming out of nowhere, speeding really fast. My dad sees him. If the guy, as my dad was coming out, hit the side of the truck where my mom was, she'd been hospitalized and my brothers would have been killed. So to prevent this from happening, being the kind of dad my dad was, okay, he turned the truck in a way where he would take the brunt of the impact, and it got hit. And when the other vehicle collided with our truck, the truck flipped, of course, a couple of times. But the thing that was unusual was that my car seat, it came undone. And as the truck was flipping, my car seat and me went out the window with it. I suffered multiple injuries and a couple of broken bones to my knowledge in that car wreck, along with a head injury. 7 scars on my body show proof of this incident. My mom said that on the way to the hospital from that incident, it was raining really hard, and they used a life flight, the helicopter service here in Texas. I don't know what they have in any other state. I've only lived here in one other state, that'd be Georgia. That's not even that important, but still. They said that on that plane, on that helicopter, that my heart stopped twice. They had a hard time trying to get it to start back up, and it was raining really, really bad. All this entire time, my mom is praying while the doctors and the nurses on the helicopter were trying to get my heart started. And they told her that if they couldn't get it started, they would have to land, and I would have to go the rest of the way in an ambulance. But my mom, being the type of praying woman she is, and I appreciate her for this, both her and my dad, they landed the helicopter, the rain lightened up, and they were able to start my heart back up, and we were able to make it to the hospital in time. Not only did I recover from that incident where the doctors said that because of the brain injury I would be a vegetable for the rest of my life, but the only one who could have given me a blood transfusion, because my mom, though she loved me and did not want to let me go being her first time, my dad was the only one who could actually do it. So both of my parents are the reason why I'm still here and the God that is standing above us in heaven. Now, this station isn't about religious facts, and I'm not going to focus on that. But consider this fact, like I said, if you were me, how would you feel if you recovered from this incident? They found a brain tumor in your head after they sent you home and said you'd be okay. And they had to remove it, but in the process of removing it, your left hand became slightly disabled. And as a result, here, 20-something years later, what have you, you're trying to work, you're trying to do the best thing you can, but because you can't work as fast as everyone, you can't do what everyone else can do. They put you in a corner, the people don't want to have nothing to do with you, they don't want to help you. They fuss at you because you can't do everything the way everyone else can, but you try to do it in your own way. And they treat you like trash. Yes, I'm handicapped slightly, but you think that's going to stop me? But what would you do if you were in my situation? I didn't back down. Would you? And sit behind a door, behind a sign that says, I'm handicapped, I can't work for myself, help me. Which one are you?